So I'm fitting this roll cage to this car, and I have to pre-plan a little bit to get all my welds done. So at the minute, it looked like it's nearly impossible to weld the top of all the bars because they're up against the roof and I just can't get near the welds. But I have the cage sitting up in these little boxes, which you can take out at the minute and drop the cage down, and that gives me access to the top of the bars. So I can actually pull the cage down low enough that I can weld up the top. I can actually pull it down a bit lower. I just ratchet strap this in so it drops down another 30mm, and then I have loads of access to the top of all the bars. The next bit in this cage is there's a bar going out to the front turrets. So it's going from this bar here out to the front turrets, and another one from down here up to make a triangle out of it. So with the cage off the boxes, I can actually just slide it back. So that gives me access to weld all the backs of these bars, and then I can slide the cage forward. Bar is going to come out through this hole here, up against this turret. I'm going to weld the plate in here and weld it up solid, and it's going to be welded all together in behind the A-pillar. So all my welding will be done here. I have the top door bar to do, so it's going to come out here. It's actually going to bend out here and run out wide and then come back in again and join into this bar here. And I can't weld this because the B-pillar's in the way. So what I'm going to have to do is, before I put this plate down here to weld this bar on, I'm actually going to have to drill a hole here, drop the front struts out of it, and slide the whole cage forward. So this bar that's going to weld here is actually going to be on the inside, over touching the back side of this strut. And that means this whole cage will be far enough forward that I get to weld. It actually comes forward a little bit more than that. Far enough forward that I can weld all my door bars on here. So the cage is like loose in the car. I have to slide it back and forward, ratchet strap it in and out to get to all the spots to weld it. So when that's all welded up, then I put my boxes back in, get the cage in position, and weld the whole thing up. The whole front of the cage is welded up with the door bars. Going out to the struts, it's going to be welded up. There's actually a dash bar to go in as well. That'll all be welded up. Brackets made to hold the steering column. All that, and then I do the rear with the X's in the back.